Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Learn Japanese episode 7. This is most likely going to be another two-parter, maybe even a three-parter, depending on how things go, because this particular sentence, which is the first one on the next page of Budou no Chikara, is a very long sentence, and so it's also very complicated, so I don't think we're going to get through a whole lot of it all in one go. Wow, my face is really bright. It's really snowy and bright outside. Maybe I'll quickly show you just because. Ah, look at all the snow. Okay, that's enough of that. So, that said, let's get into it because we have a lot to cover. Lots of vocabulary, lots of grammar. The whole sentence goes like this. 武道とは耐えることだとか、稽古では苦しみ抜いた挙句に道が開けてくるなどといういかにも本物のように聞こえるが、実際にはそうした生き方は効果が少ないばかりか、ある年齢を超えてから障害のもとになる。Okay, lots to talk about here. Let's get right into it. 武道とは耐えることだ。So our first vocabulary of the day, 耐える, 耐える. This one. I wrote them all down in advance. 耐える. This one means to bear, to stand, to endure, to put up with. Primary meaning. And then secondary, support, withstand, resist, to brave something. And third meaning, to be fit for, to be equal to. And he's using, in this first little part, these. They are called kagikako in Japanese, which is the Japanese equivalent of English quote marks. So whenever you see these in Japanese writing, you know that this is a quote of something that someone said. Or in this case, something that people usually say. It's a quote, not something that was written down or anything like that. Not the author's voice. And then he's got two quotes. Between each one of those quotes is toka. Toka is a little particle you can use when you're making a list of things in Japanese, and you want the listener to understand that this list is not complete. It is not exhaustive. I'm giving you a few examples, but there are more. If you use to between your items, nani nani to, nani nani to, nani nani to, that means that your list is complete. I've told you all the items on it. But if I say nani nani toka, nani nani toka, nani nani desu, then I've told you a few items, but there are more examples. I'm just not going through all of them for the sake of time. Alright, and then the next thing, so that's the first part, kagikako. Budou to wa taeru koto da. Kagikako. That's the first quote. Toka, and then kagikako. Keiko de wa kurushimi nuita ageku ni michi ga akete kuru. Kagikako. This is the complicated part. Alright. Vocabulary word. Keiko. Keiko refers to practice, training, lessons, that sort of thing. You usually use it when you're talking about martial arts practice or piano lessons or something like that. And it's similar in meaning to the word renshu, like renshu shimasu, practice, but there is a difference. Keiko versus renshu. You could say, Aikido keiko de wa 一つだけの技を何回も練習しました. So, at Aikido practice, I practiced only one technique many times. So you notice that I used the English word practice twice, but in Japanese, keiko is the first one, because practice, referring to the time from, 8 to 10 or 7:30 to 9, the practice, the training. However long that is, versus practice, like doing something over and over again. Or you could say like you practice a song, kyoku o renshu shimasu. Practice a song. You do the same routine over and over and over again, exactly the same each time. Whereas keiko, maybe you do many different similar things, but it's not exactly the same each time. That's kind of the difference between keiko and renshu. And then, okay, so keiko de wa, in practice, kurushimi nuita. Okay, kurushimi. This one here. Kurushimi. Kurushi means painful, but not really physical pain. More like psychological, emotional pain. That sort of thing. And then when you put the mi on the end, we got right there. Kurushimi, I've taken the adjective and now turned it into a noun. So, kurushimi, pain, suffering, anguish, that sort of thing. Right, kurushimi nuita. So, nuita or nuku. That's the past tense casual form of nuku, to remove, take something out. Or, if you put nuku at the end of a verb. So like, gambari nuku, for example. Gambarimasu, mas form, and then you take off the mas and you put nuku at the end. Gambari nuku. That's like, do your best all the way till the end of something. So to do something to completion. Verb stem, mas form, plus nuku. Gambari nuku. Like, do your best all the way to the end of the competition or whatever. That's something that you will hear very often if you're living in Japan and they're talking about competitions or contests or something like that. Whenever they did the sports days, they would always praise the kids, like, oh, you guys were really working hard all the way to the end of the race, you know. Saigo made gambari nukimashita. You know, you fought hard to the end, sort of thing. So that's nuku, that's one meaning. Now in this case, there is no verb preceding nuita. So you may be tempted to translate it as removing something, but that wouldn't make any sense in this context. Keiko de wa kurushimi nuita. So like you're removing the suffering from practice? How? That doesn't make any sense. So I'm choosing to translate it as you practice and train through the pain. You fight through the pain, sort of feeling, sort of meaning. You persevere, you persist through the pain and train until the end of each practice, right? Ageku ni. Okay, here's the next vocabulary word. This one, ageku ni. This is an adverb, and this means like in the end. And this is why I'm tempted to translate that nuita as in like due to the end, because then this adverb comes later. So ageku ni. Where is that here? Yes, in the end, in brackets, after a long process. Finally, after all, at last. And then you have michi. I didn't draw this one. Michi, right there. The way, the path. And then we have akete kuru. So akeru, to open something. Like you can literally akeru, open a container. Or something opens, like the competition opens or something like that. And then we have this guy. Verb plus tekuru. Akete kuru. We've run into this before. I talked about it where you take the verb, make it into te form, and then add kuru. And so it's emphasizing the process of, the process. You're doing something and it doesn't happen all at once. It takes time. So, keiko de wa kurushimi nueta ageku ni michi ga akete kuru. So in practice, as you push through the pain, the way opens to you. or the path opens to you. Sounds like a very hardcore, intense kind of thing. So, 武道とは耐えることだ。Martial arts requires endurance. とか、稽古では苦しみ抜いた挙句に道が開けてくる。In practice, you push through the pain, you endure the hardship, and in the end, as a result of that, the way opens to you. And I'll have to stop there because this is already more than 10 minutes. You'll just have to tune in for the next part of the sentence. Thanks for watching. And of course, if you have any questions, anything that's still not clear to you, let me know. And stay tuned for next time. Thanks for watching. Cheers.